Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you. Thank you all so much for being here. Welcome to you all. My name is Gabriel Fonseca, and I serve as the Assistant Director in Student Involvement, as well as an advisor to the Student Government Association. A few years ago, we began the tradition of a public inauguration ceremony to install the new members of the Student Government Association who would help set the direction of the university and play a vital role in advocating for student interests and addressing their concerns. We are excited once again to be here for this ceremony and grateful for your attendance this afternoon. Yes. I want to take a few moments to recognize a few university administrators who are here with us today, so we'll hold applause until the end. Dr. Rick Muma, the interim university president. Dr. Shirley Lefevre, the interim provost and executive vice president. Dr. Terry Hall, the vice president for student affairs. Dr. Kay Monk-Morgan, congratulations, doctor. Vice President for Strategic Engagement and Planning, Dr. Aaron Austin, the Associate Vice President for Student Affairs and Dean of Students, Kevin Konda, the Associate Vice President for Student Affairs, Dr. Jessica Provines, the Assistant Vice President for Student Affairs, Student Wellness, Trish Gandu, the University Professional Senate President, Randy Sessions, the University Support Staff Senate President, Nancy Loosley, the Assistant Dean of Students, and that is all we have. So welcome and thank you all so much for being here. To begin, we're going to have a couple opening remarks, so I'd like to welcome to the podium Dr. Rick Muma and Dr. Terry Hall to offer a few remarks.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's good to be here and seeing you all in person. And this is a very important day today, the 64th SGA Inauguration Installation Ceremony. Did I get the number correct? Yeah, okay. Another important aspect of today is the association is celebrating 110 years of student governance at Wichita State University, which is a really awesome experience for students to have at the university. And speaking of governance, one of the great things about SGA is its commitment to work with all the campus constituents and university leaders to assure that we get to the very best decisions for the benefit of the university. On behalf of the university leadership team, I am always very committed to working with SGA and all of our students on campus to improve their experience, but more importantly, assure each student earns a degree so that every student has the opportunity to leave here and live a productive life. That's our ultimate commitment here at Wichita State. So we are here to celebrate the election and inauguration of a president and a vice president of the Student Government Association. Ms. Rija Khan and Ms. Camilla Gums, congratulations. Thank you all for being here. I'm looking forward to the rest of the ceremony.
So I admit, as I take my mask down, I think, when did I become an old lady that has one of these things that I have? So next time you see me, I'll probably have glasses hanging from this, and I'll probably have Kleenex up my sleeve and all those kind of things. Anyway, so it's just a pleasure to be here today. And as I was thinking about this moment, I was thinking about, I believe it's a first. You know, I think it's a first that we've had our two main leaders in student government are both internationally born, right? Which I think is pretty amazing. And certainly we have a two-term president, which has happened before. We actually have Zach Gerhardt here, who was a two-term president way back in the day, right, Mr. Gerhardt? You know, I think they wrote paper ballots, and, you know, they had to have candles, all that kind of stuff. So anyway, but I think I point out the two-term presidency because it's hard to do this twice in a row, right? And, you know, my challenge to you, Rija, as you take office now a second time is you've done this before. You know, you've been through this, you've been through the cycle of things, you worked through anything, but through all these things, but it's about also having space and time for those that are with you because they haven't had that previous experience. And so let them benefit from your wisdom, but also benefit from patience as you help the rest of the group catch up with you as you use your vast experiences. And to the old timers, the has-beens that are here from the 63rd, I know I'll get to say this when I see you tomorrow night, but we had a really good session. And I hope that you're really proud of the work that got done on so many different levels. Things happen in the 63rd session that we've never had before, and it all happened during a pandemic, right? And so thank you for your service to the institution. And I'm going to close with how exciting I think it is to have our first international duo lead us out of the pandemic into whatever the new normal student life is going to be, if we even should call it new normal, whatever is going to come from this. Because it seems to me that it's fitting. It's fitting to have a new combination of leaders within student government in this new time of leadership for our campus. And so I pledge my office, my division, to work with all of you, because you're joining a very strong and fine organization that has a great history. And in my just 4 years here, I've loved to see the evolution of student government and the professionalism and the growth that I've seen in student government. You still haven't gotten the fancy shirts that I want yet, but we can talk about that later. But student government makes a difference on this campus, and beyond just the student fees, every day what you do representing students makes a difference. So thank you for your commitment. I and Dr. Austin, Aaron from Student Affairs, and Jessica and Kevin back there especially look forward to working closely with you, because we're here to serve you. And it's your job to dream the big dreams. It's our job to work to help you fulfill those dreams. So I enjoy getting to know you all better. We're going to have dinner at the President's house in just another week. So we'll get to start meeting and start building some of those relationships. So thank you all very much.
Thank you both for those opening remarks. So we'll go ahead and begin with our oath of office portion. But before we start, we actually have a new Chief Justice who was just confirmed last week, so congratulations. So we're actually going to bring her up first so that we can swear her into office. And officiating the oath of office will be the outgoing student body vice president, now vice president emeritus, Mackenzie Haas. So Mackenzie Haas and Niall, if you guys will come up.
Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name.
I, Niall Lucella,
Hereby swear
hereby swear
that I will faithfully serve the students of Wichita State University,
that I will faithfully serve the students of Wichita State University,
act in accordance with the Constitution of the student body,
act in accordance with the Constitution of the student body,
and fulfill all duties and responsibilities required of the office of Chief Justice.
and fulfill all duties and responsibilities required of the office of Chief Justice.
I will, to the best of my ability,
I will, to the best of my ability,
preserve, protect, and defend
preserve, protect, and defend
the Constitution of the student body of Wichita State University.
the Constitution of the student body of Wichita State University.
Congratulations, Chief Justice.
Thank you.
Thank you, and congratulations to you. We will now begin with the swearing in of our Vice President-elect, Camilla Gums. So I'll invite her to the podium, as well as our newly installed Chief Justice, Niall Lucella.
Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name,
I, Camila Gums,
hereby swear
hereby swear
that I will faithfully serve the students of Wichita State University,
that I will faithfully serve the students of Wichita State University,
act in accordance with the Constitution of the student body,
act in accordance with the Constitution of the student body,
and fulfill all duties and responsibilities required of the office of Vice President.
and fulfill all duties and responsibilities required of the office of Vice President.
I will, to the best of my ability,
I will, to the best of my ability,
preserve, protect, and defend
preserve, protect, and defend
the Constitution of the student body of Wichita State University.
the Constitution of the student body of Wichita State University.
Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name,
I, Raja Khan,
hereby swear
hereby swear
that I will faithfully serve the students of Wichita State University,
that I will faithfully serve the students of Wichita State University,
act in accordance with the Constitution of the student body,
act in accordance with the Constitution of the student body,
and fulfill all duties and responsibilities required of the office of President.
and fulfill all duties and responsibilities required of the office of President.
I will, to the best of my ability,
I will, to the best of my ability,
preserve, protect, and defend
preserve, protect, and defend
the Constitution of the student body of Wichita State University.
the Constitution of the student body of Wichita State University.
Awesome. Congratulations to you both. And Rizzo, congratulations again for your re-election to president. We will now begin swearing in our senators-elect. Vice President Camilla Gumbs, who also serves as the president of the Senate, will officiate the oath of office to all of our senators-elect. Vice President Gumbs. For our senators, we'll just go row by row. We'll have you come up. We'll probably do 2 rows at a time. Have you come up to the front so you can be on camera, and then you'll take the oath from there. So we'll invite the first 3 rows to come up over here, and I'll kind of just help you get settled in.
Please raise your right hand, and if you accept at the end, please respond with "I do." So, do you hereby swear or affirm that you will faithfully serve the students of Wichita State University and act in accordance with the Constitution of the student body, fulfill all duties and responsibilities of the office in which you are about to enter, and to the best of your ability, preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the student body of Wichita State University? All right, thank you. Please raise your right hand, and if you accept at the end, please respond with "I do." Do you hereby swear or affirm that you will faithfully serve the students of the Wichita State University, act in accordance with the Constitution of the student body, fulfill all duties and responsibilities of the office in which you are about to enter, and to do the best of your ability, preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the student body of Wichita State University? Thank you. You guys ready? Okay. Please raise your right hand, and if you accept at the end, please respond with "I do." So, do you hereby swear or affirm that you will faithfully serve the students of the Wichita State University, act in accordance with the Constitution of the student body, fulfill all duties and responsibilities of the office in which you are about to enter, and to do the best of your ability to preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the student body of Wichita State University? I do. Thank you. Please raise your right hand, and if you accept at the end, please respond with "I do." Do you hereby swear or affirm that you will faithfully serve the students of Wichita State University, act in accordance with the Constitution of the student body, fulfill all duties and responsibilities of the office in which you are about to enter, and to the best of your ability, preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the student body of Wichita State University? All right, thank you.
Today, as we celebrate a new chapter and milestone for the Student Government Association, we look forward to the great opportunities ahead of all of you. And with your engagement, SGA will meet them and make this year one for the history books. It is now my honor and privilege to present for her second inaugural address, the Student Body Vice President, Rija Khan.
I think Gabe meant president instead of vice president. You're fine, that's okay. All right, so my fellow Shockers, Vice President Gums, Senators, Interim President Muma, Interim Provost Lefevre, Vice President Hall, and other guests, good afternoon. I'm humbled to once again stand before you to affirm my commitment as Student Body President to fiercely advocate and defend the student voice and engagement on campus. As I reflect on my past year as Student Body President, it excites me to once again take up the mantle to serve you, advocate for you, and defend you. 1 year ago, I made a commitment for empowering Shockers together. And today, I hope that the work we accomplish this year will lead to a legacy of change. I would be remiss if I did not take this chance to publicly thank former Student Body Vice President Mackenzie Haas, who is here with us today for her commitment to the work we did last year. And now I'm not going to try looking at you because I see the tears already. Thank you, Mackenzie, for being my right hand, being my rock, my champion, and my motivator. Thank you for leading with me and working hard to serve the greater student body. Additionally, I want to thank my former team who supported us in advancing our agenda. So thank you, David Garcia, Masera El Shariah, Zachary James, Kathleen Shore, JD Chauncey, Jonathan Lozano, Hannah Harpel, Caitlin Hammock. Because of you all, I am so much stronger and much more determined to continue the work we all started. And now I also want to thank my family, so Mama, Baba, my brothers, sister, and their spouses, for their support for pushing me to think and be bigger and better than what I could have been otherwise. They, I know, will always be there for me, and thank you to them for always being there. And I know there's so many more people I can thank, and I do. I thank everyone for their support, help throughout this past year, and I look forward to continuing building on our relationships for this upcoming year. Now, it is rare for anyone to serve two times as Student Body President. In fact, I will be the 6th and the first female to ever do so in student government's 110-year history. I'm proud to join the club of 2-termers, and I hope I make everybody proud with the work I can do and the work I plan on doing alongside Camilla Gums. Now this year, SGA enters a milestone, 110 years. In the upcoming days on April 27th is actually my mom's birthday, and birthday of student government, where we turn 110 years old. What a history, what a journey, what a legacy we have created here today. I stand before you making this commitment. I will do all I can to ensure that our story, our legacy, our work last another 10 years, or 110 years, and 110 after that. A lot has taken a toll on our student body and our university this year. We are still in the midst of a global pandemic, learning each and every day how and what we can do and we must do to come better out on the other side. Now I challenge my fellow peers to remember, we must continue to ensure we are taking the necessary precautions throughout this time. But I know the question everyone's asking. Now where do we go from here? What does a second Khan presidency look like? Now that largely depends on you, my fellow Shockers. But here is what I am committed to doing, which is serving you and advocating for you. This summer, my administration will begin developing and laying out our objectives for and initiatives for the upcoming year. We will use every day an hour to lay out our foundations of action you and we believe are important. This year, we found ourselves shaken. However, we must now find ways to move forward. Work together, bring all people to the table, engage all shockers, those who are different from us with different thoughts, perspectives, and beliefs. We must fully embrace the representative democracy that our student government is built on and relies on. So here is my challenge to you, my call to action: be engaged. Share with your senators, my administration, and any SGA member your thoughts, your concerns, what you like and what you don't like. Now, we don't expect you to like every decision we make, but all I ask is that you keep an open mind and engage with us. Lean on your fellow shockers during the good and the bad. I fundamentally believe that our work here is crucial, that this student government is so important that we need to ensure its success for the next 110 years. So, our legacy is just beginning. Our work together is starting back up. We can create an environment that is conducive to all people. We can prepare the next generation of student leaders to take up the mantle to serve and lead. We can make Wichita State a better place to be a student, and we need you for that. So, my office will always be open. I stand ready to once again serve you, and I'm prepared to ensure that students come first. Thank you all for being here tonight, and again, I really appreciate everything everyone here has done to make this last session just amazing and how fantastic it was. So, thank you.
And that concludes our ceremony. Thank you again. Congratulations to our senators. Congratulations to our new Chief Justice, President, and Vice President. And thank you all again for being here. There are some goodie bags in the back for everybody, so feel free to grab one on your way out, and have a wonderful afternoon. Thank you.